What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring two magnificent sides, fully prepared for this massive occasion and fully prepared to make this their big showcase. This is EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's Wrexham, and they face Burnsley.
Well, thanks, Derek. And what a game this should be, because these away fans are fully expectant that their team will get promoted this season. They'll need to get off to a good start here, though. It won't be easy, that's for sure.
Well, Hakim Ziyech, a player who can really give opposing defences a torrid time of it. Stuart, what should we look forward to seeing from him today?
Well, he's playing with great confidence at the moment. 3 goals in the last 3 games. He looks a real threat whenever he gets the ball, and I'm sure he'll add to that tally today.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, they're going to play with a front 2, which means they have to link up with each other as much as possible. If they do that well, they'll certainly pose a threat. It looks like a 5-3-2, really.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the 3 advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And the match begins. He's going forward well here. Crossing opportunity. Could be dangerous. Can he do it? And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Nudge. Jorg Nudge. And getting the ball forward. Looking to take on the shot. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. O'Keefe. Humphreys. Nudge. High quality defending. Oliver Rathbone. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Nudge. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Gerso. Stephen Humphreys. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Sam Smith. Well, somebody has scored in the Reading game. Let's find out who by joining Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Huddersfield Town. After a well-worked move, he got himself on the end of a cross with a beautiful header. It's It's now 1-0 with 21 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, opting for the short corner. Great defending. Leon Balogun. Ziyech. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Real chance. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score.
Stephen Humphreys.
James McLean. And he saw the situation developing. Stephen Humphreys. Gerser. Now with Humphreys. Jolt Nudge. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. O'Keefe. It's opening up for them. Well, the attack looks promising. But quick thinking defensively. Jay Rodriguez. On to Rathbone. Barnett. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And the cross goes in. All in all, a broken counter-attack. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Nudge. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with him today, Derek. He just hasn't looked himself. But I think it's fair to say he hasn't had great service, has he?
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Promising looking ball. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Ziyech. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And the news confirmed before the game, Manchester City have finally got their man, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Smith. Now with Rathbone. Jay Rodriguez. Well, relying on their passing game in a bid to get themselves back into it. Oh, great block. Gerso. Well, I believe something has changed in the Rotherham game. Exactly what, Alex?
Yep, it's a goal for Leighton Orient. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the rebound has been put in nicely. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 61 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Jay Rodriguez. Really nice ball. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. He's playing with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he's scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
Here it is now, a substitution. Jolt Nudge. Nudge.
A reminder, the food stands will be open after the game if you'd like to get yourself some post-match snacks.
Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Right, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Birmingham game. Alex Scott.
Yep, the third goal for Birmingham City. They've extended their lead to 3 with 71 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Andy Cannon. Smith. Rodriguez with it. Well, this is better, but they need to make... pressure count now. Substitution time it is here. Humphreys. A long way from the perfect pass. Andy Cannon. Plenty of options. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique and a waste. A very good situation.
Max Waters. Jorg Nudge. On to Waters. Davis Keeler done. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Right, a change to the scoreline in the Reading match. Who has found the net? Alex Scott can tell us.
Yep, it's a second for Huddersfield Town. They're ahead by 2 now with 86 minutes played. You can sense the celebrations already, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex. Rathbone. Barnett. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. He takes aim. Ball is loose. Well, nothing untoward happened. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, genuine chance. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Yeah, they should be happy with that. It was a good display, and it's always important to get off to a decent start.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, he'll be pleased with his performance today. He looked sharp physically and mentally and really stood out for me in a good win for the team.
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match? That'll be all.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And live action coming up from the Carabao Cup. It's Barnsley, and they face Newport County.
Well, Derek, although the hosts are clear favourites, this could prove to be a tricky game for them, unless they score an early goal, because their opponents will sit deep, remain compact, and defend with determination. They also pose a threat on the counter-attack and are really good at set plays. It's going to be an interesting one.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, on paper it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Cheers. Thanks. Good game. Good game. Good game. Hey, good game. Thanks. Good game. Cheers. Good luck.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, when you see it like that, their central midfield players look a little bit isolated. But I'm expecting the 2 fullbacks to push up to make it more of a 3-4-3. And I think we'll see a lot of positional rotation in this starting 11.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And so the battle commences. Barry Cotter. And passing it well. And a vigorous effort, but denied by the woodwork.
Well, from that sort of distance, it's a chance that should be taken.
Well, no luck keeping possession. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Max Waters. Very effective pass. Determined defending. Promising looking ball. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Martin. Well read to put an end to that attack. Breaking at pace. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. Waters. It's there for him. He's blocked it. Very alertly winning back possession. Aaron Wilding. And he read it well, intercepting it. Max Waters. Now with Cotter. Waters. Oh, good vision. He's managed to get in behind. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Aaron Wilding. Released it nicely. And he takes it on. No problems for the keeper. Cotter. Davis Keeler done. And a strong tackle. Incisive pass. Oh, he could finish. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere, and he's taken his goals really well.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Max Waters. Oh, in with a chance! And fine goalkeeping. And they do like to press whenever they can. Well, Chelsea have been busy in the transfer market, and the contract situation has been ironed out. We could see him in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
Phillips. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Martin.
This is a message for all away supporters.
Oh, that's an interesting pass.
Seated after the game, and your coach will meet you at the turnstile. Thank you.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Threat over for now, it seems. Max Waters. Takes it on. The goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Clark. Martin. Nicely cut out. Could be dangerous. Of goals, no let up here.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do...
Looks more than decent. Well, I must say, that goes down as a very disappointing effort. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. It's a neat move. Oh, that's a really good run. Putting his body on the line. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. 5 minutes left. Perfect tackle. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Great opportunity. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Evans. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. It's opening up for them. Now with Waters. And that's it, the final whistle. And the hosts will go through.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were of the highest quality. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, what a great display that was. He really did inspire them to victory today. That was a 10 out of 10 performance.
Just a couple of questions for you. No further
building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you live coverage of this League One fixture. It's Barnsley, and they take on Birmingham City.
Well, as far as our hosts are concerned, it was a good start to the season for them. Yes, there were a few tired legs towards the end of the game, but in the main, they looked a well-drilled outfit. More of the same today, I expect.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Here's the lineup for Birmingham City.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And now they get the ball rolling. Cochran on attacking possibilities. Options in the middle. A glorious chance. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Gerso. Keshi Anderson, untidy in possession. This looks promising. Ziyech, and saved by the keeper. So the corner played into the box, and the danger's still on.
Please come to reception.
Ziyech. Decides to shoot. No way through. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Vidumson. Pike. Now with Anderson. Vidumson. Keeping it moving dynamically. And the emphasis is on creativity. Keshi Anderson. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. And he cuts inside. A fine reading of the situation. Stephen Humphreys. And the decision is one of offside here. Pike. Cochrane. And a tidy challenge. Wright has it. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Huddersfield match. Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Huddersfield.
Now jumping in because this could be promising for them. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, let's take another look at this. Ziyech just goes past his man so easily. And what a strike from Ziyech. He just smashes it past the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, Alex was in full flight. Alas, we had to cut her off just moments ago. To clarify, Huddersfield have found the net in that game, and the match is level at 1-1. Doumbia. Jordanaj. He's enjoying space. He's in with a chance. It's still alive. Well, body in the way. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Right now. Sampstead. Right. Alphonse Sampstead. Right has it. Vurum Thor Willumsson. Right now. Sampstead. And we will have just one additional minute. This could level it. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The one player who had a lot to say for himself in the first half was Hakim Ziyech. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat.
So back underway here into the second half. And since they have the ball, a referee playing advantage here. Alphonse Sampstead. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Right. Sampstead. And threading it through. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Alphonse Sampstead. Alfie May. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Right now. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. 30 minutes to go then. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Options in the middle. Angles it back. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. And a substitution in the offing. He's lost it. Ziyech. Teammates in the middle. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Cochran. Now with Bielik. Tomoki Iwata. Thor Willumsson. Cochran. Bielik. Cochran. Iwata. And into the last 15 minutes of action. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, it might be. Oh. Reflexes and danger averted. They take it short. And playing it back. Still could be dangerous. Well, threat averted. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Pike. Tomoki Iwata. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, this could really help the cause. A decisive clearance it was. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And trouble is brewing. That is tackling of the highest order. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Great vision to switch the play. Oh, tremendous vision. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans...
Can I ask you a couple of questions? Thanks so much for your time.